What's up, everyone? This is Danny Segura, and I'm joined by Andre Fili via phone, who's going to be fighting at UFC Fight Night 50 against Sean Soriano. Andre, how are you?
I'm doing well, man. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for taking your time for this interview. So, Andre, you'll be fighting Sean Soriano. But first off, I just want to ask you, how is the atmosphere in Team Alpha Male now that, we have TJ Dillashaw, the bantamweight champion, and not only is he the champion, but he's getting ready to defend his belt once again.
Yeah, and the energy in the room is electric. It's man, again, I don't really have words for it. It's pretty crazy to have TJ bring the belt back. Everyone's always putting in a lot of work, and we always push each other. But now that TJ's got the belt and he's gonna go defend it, especially defending it in stack, the room is electric, man. It's an awesome feeling. Chad will get that belt from Aldo as well, and we'll be all set, man.
Has that changed anything? I mean, obviously, Team Alpha Male's history, with titles has not been too good. But now that TJ does have the belt, has that changed anything within the training?
No, we always train hard. We always train to win. We fight the best guys in the world, and in my opinion, we are some of the best guys in the world. So, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But TJ having the belt, it just inspires us more.
Now, it seems, you guys were going to depart from Duane Ludwig. He was going to open up his own gym. But, from the Instagram post and from everything, the social media keeps popping up. Duane's still training with you guys. What is the current status with Duane, and how long do you think he'll be coaching you guys for?
I'm really not sure. Kind of a transition phase right now. He's helping me with my camp. He's helping TJ with his camp, helping a lot of guys out. He'll probably be here for another month or two. Then he'll probably go to his open up his gym in Colorado and work there full time. But I'm sure a lot of us will still work with him for our camps and use him in our corner. And I don't really focus on that stuff too much. I just focus on the fight in front of me.
Now, you'll be fighting Sean Soriano, tough guy, a tough prospect in the UFC, fairly young career. He's 8-1. What are your thoughts on him as an opponent?
He's really tough, man. He's got great stand-up. Seems like he's good everywhere, really. He's a really young, exciting dude. I think we're pretty similar in that manner. I don't think he's really ever had a boring fight, and I like to think I haven't really ever had a boring fight. So it's gonna be good, man. We both have a lot to prove, and I'm really excited about it.
Now, I interviewed Sean Soriano about a week ago, and he said that whoever loses this fight is not going to be affected too much. He feels that both of you have been performing well, and he feels like the UFC wouldn't hold a loss against any of you two. Would you agree with that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I would because, like I said, Soriano's last fight was a loss as well as mine, but I think we both put on a good show and we both had a good performance. And me and Soriano are both the kind of guy who put on shows for fans. We don't exactly play it safe. We take risks and we give the fans a show, and we're exciting fighters. And I think the UFC really looks out for guys like that because they know that they're fan favorites, And me and Soriano are both the kind of kid who go out there and give it everything we have. So I think the UFC really notices that.
You mentioned excitement. Do you think perhaps your fight has potential to be fight of the night? I mean, there are some other pretty exciting matchups in the card, but I mean, what stands out in many people's eyes is Sean Soriano versus Andre Fili. Would you agree?
I'd like to think so, man. I'd like to think that we're the most exciting fight on the card. We're going to come out and put a show because me and him have the most to prove. We're young. We want to prove that. I can't speak for him, but where I'm coming from, coming off a loss, I have to prove I deserve to be there. And that's a big deal to me. So I'm going to be going, balls to the wall. I gotta prove that I deserve to be there. And I think from what I can tell from Soriano, he's the same kind of guy.
How much has your loss against Max motivated you Obviously, your first loss in the UFC and coming from such a high with your fight against Jeremy Larson.
Yeah, man, a loss affects me a lot, man. It keeps me up at night. You know, it bothers me a lot, man. It hurts. I train every day to never have that happen again, you know, and you know, you learn a lot from your losses, but you know, it's a painful process. It's a hard lesson to learn, and you know, I want to come back better. I got a lot to prove, so I'm just excited to get this chance to kind of redeem myself, you know, and just get back on the winning track, and you know, just keep working, keep fighting.
Now, you had a very interesting weigh-in when you fought Max Holloway. You did the cooking dance,
That's right.
Lil B's cooking dance. Is that going to become a sort of a ritual, or was that a one-time thing?
I don't know, you know. A lot of stuff I don't think about too much. I kind of just let it flow. I'm sure you will see the cooking dance again. I can't promise when it'll happen or where it'll happen, but you'll see it again because, you know, I'm a big Base God fan, and you'll see it again for sure.
It seems there's a lot of levels as far as the cooking dance goes, and there's different rankings. Where do you think you would rank yourself?
I'm a master chef.
Okay.
For sure. I think anyone will tell you that. I'm a high ranking member of task force, and I'm a master chef, and I don't think there's any arguing that.
Now, interesting, I bumped into a video of you and Uriah Faber. It was actually a music video. I believe it was called What Is Love. Can you talk a little bit about that?
That was a really fun experience. Uriah asked me, hey, do you want to come to LA and do this thing, you know, do this music video? And I didn't know much about it, but, you know, it sounded really fun. I was like, hell yeah, I want to do it. So went down there, and it was just a really fun weekend. I got to spend with a bunch of the team went down. You know, we took a big team trip. We went down, played our part on the video, and you know, I had a blast doing it. And it was kind of a new fun experience for me. And you know, it was a nice little trip to LA, and met a bunch of new people, made a bunch of new friends, and you know, it was just a really cool experience to be part of that. So I'm really thankful that Uriah brought me along for that, and Lauren Mayhew, who did the video. I'm sorry, who sang in the video, rather, whose song it was. You know, it was really cool to be a part of that, to have that experience. So I'm very thankful to all those guys for letting me in on that.
I think they're going to have to start calling Uriah Faber Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah, dude, I told him I'm getting tired of stealing my girls. Dude, you can't bring anybody around him. He's the big wolf, you know, like Team Alpha Male's a pack, you know. He's the big wolf. You can't bring your girls around him, though. So they'll steal them from you.
Now, for those people who haven't seen the video, I'll include a link in the description box. But it's something of a West Side Story meets perhaps EDM. Very, very cool. You guys should check that out. And obviously, starring Uriah Faber and Andre Fili, as I said. Andre, you know, thank you so much for taking your time. Is there anything you would like to say out there for your fans or sponsors, or perhaps, you know, your teammates?
I just want to thank everyone who supports me, you know. Really excited for this fight, really working hard to be the best fighter I can be for this fight. And, you know, I just appreciate all the support. It's still a dream to me, you know. It's still an amazing thing that I get to do this. So anyone who supports me, all my sponsors, Memory Tag, Torque, Team Alpha Male, you know, everyone who looks out for me, I love you guys, and thank you.
Well, Andre, thank you so much, and best of luck in your fight.
Thanks a lot, brother.